Hey everyone, it is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2023, closing in on the end of the year here, and we have some really fun cruise news today. Let's go talk about it. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Cruises. Hope you are ready for Christmas tomorrow. It is December 24th. We are closing in on Christmas Day. It is tomorrow. No snow here in Pennsylvania. Hopefully you are having an amazing Christmas season wherever you are or whatever you celebrate. So first bit of cruise news today is Carnival announced their fourth quarter earnings. They did a great job this year. They went through the entire year. They were able to pay down their debt by $4.6 billion. They still have a ton of debt, still about 30 million left over from the pandemic. So a lot of work to do, but they also announced they have 2/3 occupancy for 2024 already at higher prices than 2023, which means they're going to be able to really pay down the debt more this year. And it also means for you that you better jump in on wave season. If you want to go on a Carnival cruise, I would really get to booking between now and the end of January, because that's when all the kind of wave seasons, the beginning of the year. It's when all the cruise lines do some big sales, which I don't really think are going to come this year. You might get some onboard credit or different things, but for the most part, the cruises are selling fast and furious, and it is a good time to get in and book your cruise. Now, especially if you're going to go on Carnival this year, it looks like you're going to have to get your bookings in. They're 2/3 full for the year already, which means people are going to start booking out into 2025 and 2026, which is crazy. So let's get cruising on Carnival. I will be on Jubilee in just 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks from today or tomorrow. Either way, yeah, it's today. So speaking of Carnival, the Jubilee jumped off yesterday on its inaugural cruise. Super exciting out of Galveston. I will be on like the fourth sailing, whatever it is that I'm going to be on January 13th. Hopefully everything's smoothed out and everything's going well. I'm keeping my eye on some things without watching too much stuff. I don't want to ruin all the fun surprises when you get on the ship. I want to know where things are and what's going on, but I don't want to know everything so that I have that like sense of awe and wonderment, which I love when I go on cruises. Next bit of cruise news, the Royal Caribbean World Cruise has sailed and it is going. I think we're about 10 days in and it is spicy tea going on all over TikTok of this. I don't know if this is good or bad for Royal Caribbean, but it's certainly getting a lot of publicity on TikTok. There are a lot of Gen Z and millennial people who are doing specific little bits of this cruise, so they're documenting it in full force, as are some of the Gen X crowd that is on there and older as well, which is wild. So there's a lot of drama going on. It is not a full sailing. There's about 1,500 people on the ship. It holds 2,300. About 700 of those people are doing the full world tour. And there's apparently a lot of feelings that have gotten heard about Pinnacle members that are getting priority treatment, but that happens all the time. So I don't know if you've never been on a cruise before. Anyway, forget all of that. If you want to watch some drama, check out the TikTok for the Royal Caribbean World Cruise. Also, check out the TikTok for Neil the Seal. Look that up. That's your little tip of the day. Check out Neil the Seal TikTok. It's amazing. You will not regret it. So at this time, we'd love to ask you to subscribe to the channel. We were hoping to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. We're going to be a tiny bit short. We hit 4,800 a few days ago. So we're getting there. It's been, the last 1,000 has been really slow. I don't know what happened. But anyway, please subscribe. We'd love for you to come along on this journey with us. We put out a brand new cruise-related video every single day of the week. We put them out on 5 o'clock every single day, except for Sunday when we do cruise news. We put that out at 11 a.m., which is what you're watching right now. We also do a live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. where we give away books and coffee from our sponsor, mainly coffee, and teas and different things like that. So please come and join us for any of those. We would love to have you. Next bit of cruise news, Royal Caribbean released a behind-the-scenes video this week of the Pearl, which is the superstructure on the new Icon of the Seas, which sits in the middle of the promenade there. It's really cool. It's a kind of an architectural feat. It allowed them to open up the promenade and give it ocean views with windows because it's now supporting the ship. So not only is it this huge art kind of focal feature where it has LED panels and music and sensory things in there, but it's also needed for the ship to open it up and give people a view of the outside, which is super cool. It's going to brighten up the promenade there. Can't wait. We canceled our Icon cruises to give you all better content of older ships, but we will get on the Icon at some point and check it out. Next up, speaking of Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, there has been a lot of talk about them combining or doing more integration between the loyalty programs. I just saw another little snippet that it keeps getting hinted at that they want to do more. They want to combine them a little bit more. They want to create some synergy there that if you go on Celebrity or Royal, you kind of feel like you're getting the same treatment, not just a matchup of levels, but also that you're gaining points. Because if you are on Celebrity or Royal, you do get status matching, but you don't gain points in the level, which seems kind of silly, honestly, considering they're the same company. I feel the same way about Carnival and Princess. Like if you go on either one of them, you should be moving up the loyalty chain. You are loyal to that brand, which is Carnival Corporation. So we'll see what happens with that in the new year, but expect some changes. And then last but not least, our last bit of cruise news today is a little bit more on Carnival. They've made 4 changes that are going to be implemented in the new year. One is that you could book the behind the scenes tour before the cruise. That's going to be effective January 1st. You used to only be able to book that on the ship. Next up, they're going to be doing a revamp of the chef's table completely, which I'm really excited about. I waited too long to book that for Jubilee and I missed it, but I'm still doing a few specialty dining, so that should be great. Also, Emerald is putting together his own little cooking class, which is going to be great. It's going to be a 3-course meal that Emerald is picking all the recipes for. So if you're getting on one of those ships and you want to do a fun cooking class, that's one to check out. And then they've added the debarkation options from your app. Well, they will notify you when you are ready to get off the ship. I love that idea. I think it's great. So it's not going to affect you if you're walking off or if you have some kind of special deal. But cool that you're going to be able to have a little better technology and a little better control that says, okay, well, now you don't have to sit in some space and wait for your number to be called. You can just do whatever you're doing and get notified. That is our cruise news for today. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, wonderful end of the year. We'll see everybody back here New Year's Eve, so we'll talk about that then. But Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and we hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow with your family, your friends, whoever you choose to spend it with. We'll be putting out a little video tomorrow. I'm going to record it on Christmas Day, and then we will have a bunch of fun videos this week coming up. Let me tell you about those real quick. We're going to be doing our top 10 or 12 things that we've experienced this year on cruising. So we're going to be doing our top 12 shows, our top 10 or 12 ports, our top 10 cruise ships or cruise experiences of the year, our top 10 or 12 specialty dining restaurants. All of that stuff is coming up this week. Also, our live stream this week is going to be our big live stream, our biggest live stream of the year. We're going to be giving something away every 5 minutes. And what's really cool is we're going to be doing that. We're going to do it a little bit longer too. So we usually do an hour for the live stream. I think we're going to go 7 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. We might just go until we can't talk anymore. So we will see everybody this week. Again, Merry Christmas. Hope you have an amazing holiday with your family. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.